Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you can hear me through this mask. So I decided to make a travel vlog of me traveling from Oslo to London during this pandemic. So I've traveled back and forth to London since March, right? And this must be the busiest day that I've ever seen on this airport. I swear to God. Like, let me just show you the line from where I'm at to where I'm like checking in my luggage. So I'm here and the line goes all the way to there. I don't know if this is bad to say or not, but obviously it makes me feel a bit better about traveling to London, even though I'm fully capable of making my own decisions despite what everyone else is doing. And that's what I've been doing this entire time. So I'm gonna continue doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys just like a few things to keep in mind when you're traveling to London from Oslo. I don't know how it is if you're traveling from other countries. I just filled out like this passenger locator form that I've had to fill out every time I've gone to the UK. I think this is a measurement that they've I don't know if it's called, I think this is like a requirement that they put in to make tracing easier if somebody gets COVID on the plane that you were at. Or I might be wrong, but I honestly think this is my first time traveling with Ryanair during the pandemic. I can't quite remember, but what I do know is that the other companies that I've flown with, they have made sure that there is a space between me and, or like between like the passengers. Middle seat will be free to just create some more distance between the passengers. But I don't know if Ryanair have the same measurements. Is it called measurements? I keep saying that in place. Measures, I think, not measurements. That's something else. Measures. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because honestly, I'm so surprised that there's so many people waiting to check in their bag for a Ryanair flight to London. I know why I'm going to London. Why are all of y'all going to London? You know what I mean? No, in all seriousness, I'm not one to judge because, you know, I'm here as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, by the way, what you guys think of like judging people for traveling during COVID, because it's a lot of it, especially in Norway. Oh my God. My personal opinion is that I trust that those that decide to travel do it because they have their reasons to. And if it was to be so dangerous, I'm sure the government would ban it. So I trust the government when they say that, you know, you shouldn't travel, but if you have a reason that you find to be like necessary, because in Norway it's like necessary travel only, then, you know, I guess that's up to each individual.
They tryna be crack, yeah, they tryna be crack, yeah, she wanted me cut it, that bitch is a baby, I'm a fucking house.
Oh my God, cute. This guy, or this older man working at the tax-free thing, he just wished me a Happy New Year. I know that like people abroad probably find that to be very normal, that like strangers say like hello or Happy New Year or whatever, but like in Norway, for Norwegians to say that to each other, it's just like, it's just really nice because it just doesn't happen, you know what I mean? The way that I'm out of breath, Jesus Christ. Yeah, by the way, I'm through security now, so bags are checked in. I'm here. It is 2:15 right now and boarding is at 2:40, so I am doing pretty well time-wise. London Stansted cancelled? Why is it cancelled? Okay, I'm literally so confused right now. Who the fuck can I talk to? What the? But they just let me in. Is that not my flight? 3:10. Yes, it is. Boarding. F19. RK 1395. Fuck out. Gotta hurry up and film this because my memory card is literally so full right now, so I just deleted a bunch of things, so I probably have only like 2 or 3 minutes of footage time. If not, I'll just go back to filming on my phone. But enough rambling. I have arrived here in London and the traveling went totally fine, as it has done all the other times that I've traveled from Oslo to London during this pandemic. I hope this video was informative and showing you guys that it's really not that much of a hassle going to, at least I can't talk for traveling during COVID in general, but I can speak for Oslo to London and London to Oslo, because that is a route. Yeah, I've been traveling back and forth to Oslo, London during the entire pandemic, so I do feel pretty educated to speak on that, or not educated, qualified? Anyway, so when you go into London, like I mentioned earlier, it's the passenger locator form. No quarantine required for those that are flying in from Norway to the UK. However, when you're flying from the UK to Norway, you do need to do 10-day quarantine. There are also testing stations at the baggage reclaim area at the Oslo airport. So if you want to, you can get tested, but I do think by the time this video is up that there is mandatory testing. Somebody's at the door. Sorry about that little interruption. Yeah, so I think it's mandatory testing when you arrive in Oslo now. But of course, as with anything else, always do your own research and just make sure that you're always staying on top of the recent like regulations and measures that they put in place, because as we all know, things change literally day by day sometimes. So just make sure that you stay updated. So one more thing before I end this vlog, there was somebody that asked me on Instagram, do you experience travel shaming, and if yes, how do you deal with it? Me personally, I haven't experienced travel shaming, but I have seen it being directed towards other people, like influencers or public people. And just my personal stance on that, like, to me, it's just like, okay, if you're following the government regulations, you're not breaking any laws, and you are in line with your own ethics and morals, then I don't see anything wrong with that. People are gonna have personal opinions about other people traveling during a pandemic. That is their right to have that. But personally, if any shame were to be directed towards me, that's not something that I would try my best not to take it on board, because I know that I am in line with my own morals and values, and I know exactly why I'm traveling, and I'm traveling for something that is important to me. And yeah, so it's just like, I don't know if anyone is experiencing travel shaming. Obviously, I don't know if I'm in a position to give advice on it, but just my opinion is just that as long as you're in line with your own morals and values and ethics, you don't really need to be worried about anything. Just follow the rules, and as long as you know why you're doing what you're doing, I think that's more than fine. And people are always gonna have something to say, no matter what it is that you do. People are always gonna have something to say, so you might as just live your life and do you. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with a friend, you know the vibes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.